I'm Adam Grubb, and this is Stick and Hack's Story of Course, where we take an inside look at a golf course you may or may not have heard of. Golf isn't just a game played for exercise or competition. Golf is an experience. And when done correctly, it's one that challenges men and women, young and old, novice and pro, and keeps all of them coming back for more.
It's just a beautiful walk in the park is what most people explain it, because of the tree-lined fairways, the wildlife on the golf course.
You heard that right, wildlife on the golf course. We're not talking about your average country club or even your traditional muni here. This place is different. About 12 miles from downtown Sacramento sits a public park. The land was big enough for both a park and a golf course.
Originally, all the land was owned by the Detterding family, and they still own a lot of the land in the area. And the county decided, hey, let's do a park and a golf course.
The new owners of the land, the Sacramento County Board of Supervisors, enlisted legendary course designer William F. Bell to build their track, and the famous architect who also claims Torrey Pines on his resume. He delivered once again. With course in hand, the only thing missing, a name.
Once the course was completed and they decided they needed a name for the course, they decided, well, we've got our County Board of Supervisors, let's name it after one of them. And they couldn't come to a conclusion on who to name it after. So they decided, well, let's just throw the guys' names in a hat and pick one out. And the name that was drawn was Ancil Hoffman.
Perfect. Ancil Hoffman even sounds like a course name. But what's better, Ancil Hoffman's previous life provided the course with the perfect theme and paraphernalia for the traditional 19th hole.
Ancil Hoffman is a little interesting character because in the 30s, he was a boxing promoter who worked with Jack Dempsey. Many people know that name in the world of boxing. And he also had a fighter named Max Bauer, who became the heavyweight champion, I believe, in 1933. His name was drawn, so the course was named after him, and he was very flattered by that. So here we are today with the name of our restaurant is the Main Event Bar and Grill, keeping the theme of boxing alive here at the golf course.
From the first tee to the last putt and on through to the main event afterwards, Ancil Hoffman epitomizes a quintessential golf experience that's open, inviting, and even challenging. On top of the consistent foot traffic from the public, Ancil Hoffman hosts non-stop tournaments and events each year, including their keystone affair, the Memorial Amateur.
The Memorial Amateur, I would say, is the one that brings people really from all over the United States. A lot of college kids. You see a lot of college bags from all over from TCU, Arizona, everywhere, competing.
Now, the balance of being publicly accessible but maintaining a championship caliber course is difficult for sure. When the maintenance team is done with their course duties, well, they still have acres of public park to tend to. However, as evidenced by the increase in play throughout the pandemic, their consistent effort to excellence pays off.
With the pandemic that we had, basically all of California closed except us for a period of time. So we were getting phone calls as far south as San Diego for people wanting to come play golf because that was it. That was their only option. And I just can't tell you how many people approached me and said, you know, I've never been here before. This place is so beautiful. You know, they really appreciated it, like most people do when they play here. And we're really looking forward to coming back again.
Like all successful courses, Ancil Hoffman has its loyal players. One such stick is George. On any given day, you'll find him in Ancil Hoffman. And if you chat him up, be sure to share why he enjoys coming back to the park every day.
These are the best par threes around. They're really challengeable and fun to play. And this is a signature hole right here, number 14.
Oh, yeah, Mr. George Beach, he's got to be about 80, 81 years old. He plays all the time. He's very talkative. He loves to tell everybody that he has 15 hole-in-ones. I'm sure soon it will be 16. And every time he makes a hole-in-one, the news crew shows up and interviews him and puts him on TV. He's very excited for his grandkids to know about Grandpa. And his license plate is Ace Maker. So he's not shy about his title, but he's a great guy, you know, in great shape. He hits the ball great. And so when you play with him, you realize that yes, he really can hit the ball and make these hole-in-ones as he's done.
But George isn't alone, and his company isn't just on the course. Aside from the premium caliber golf, Ancil Hoffman is a great overall experience.
It's such a beautiful venue. Just when you drive into the park, you know, that jumps right out at you. There's so much activity in the park, people walking their dogs, utilizing the park on the weekends. It's packed with people and big families having barbecues and playing volleyball. So I love seeing all that. I love that our park is really healthy like that. And the golf course parking lot is full every day. People love coming here. There's just so many people that make it their home, and they're here literally on a daily basis.
So next time you're in Northern California, we suggest you bring your clubs for a nice walk in the park. I'm Adam Grubb, and this is a story, of course, from Stick and Hack.